So we're ranked in circuits, sprints, drag, and not drift though. Drift has been the easy one so far, and we don't even have a drift available. Prove that you belong behind the wheel. Make your competition eat the dust on your way to the industrial park. Well, at least it's a sprint, so it's short. If I need to restart it 8,000 times again, it won't take 7 hours to complete it. And bare minimum, this is the benefits of a sprint race. This is why I never did circuits in Most Wanted. Because of this shit. Because they always, just seem to always have a miraculous comeback right at the fucking end. It's fucking immaculate. See, look at the acceleration. This is not nearly as good as accelerating as the Supra was, as I assume the Sentra was. I mean, the handling is definitely such a step up. I mean, this thing's practically an F1 car compared to the Subaru, so I'm glad to have that in my back pocket. This is the first car you get in the game. You can start with this car, and it's still this good in the handling department, so Need for Speed really knew what they were doing when they were setting the field. I've got all these magazine covers where I'm not driving this car, and this is the car that I've driven the most. Yeah. Good shit, man. Good shit. And they always have to keep taking off that unique hood and putting it on the car that I keep getting all the time, so... yeah. Immediately buy a car, do one race with it, and then take it back and get the hood. And it doesn't even cost that much money to do. That's the worst part about it. I think the handling is what's setting this car apart from the others, because I'm able to keep that. And while it is a bit slower on the acceleration home front, I'm able to keep the speed up through the corners, which I think is what's doing it here, and that's why I was losing so horribly in the drag race. It's just because there's no turns in there for you to keep your speed up in. So, if anything, I'm learning how to play this game again, and I think there's the big jump in this race. Yes, indeed, there it is. Ooh, flying to the exit. Yeah. Oh, great, the blind humps of fury. The blatant ripoff of the San Francisco section of town. Yep, indeed. Well, we gotta pick and choose the one, so I'm gonna go on the one that doesn't involve head-on traffic. That's just me. I don't think there is any traffic in this race. I probably would have hit something head-on by now if there was, so I guess there isn't. For whatever reason. Predetermined. For whatever reason this game might have had. Ooh, nearly hit the concrete. Well, that was an easy win. Have we even unlocked the Eclipse yet? I don't think we have. It's the good Eclipse too. This was released right before 2004 when the new style of Eclipse came out, so... Level 2 paint. Hey, there we go. And sprint track. Sounds good. The loading screen's really quick, but autosave is what's making this go so slowly. Like, the loading screen's wicked fast. But... so we got level 2 paint at long last. Or not. You thought. You fucking thought. Oh wait, you have to buy it? Yeah. I will obviously pay $600 for level 2 paints. Like, are you kidding me? Ooh, 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 I'm loving that. Ah, man, the reflections. Ah, I just love reflections. Makes a gray car look freaking slick. I choose that. That'll take us to level 3. I think we can also do it to the rims. It won't make a difference, but who cares? May as well. And then the spoiler, obviously, needs to match the colors. Or it could not match the colors, I suppose, but that would be terrible. That's 3 stars right there, so... we're gonna probably have a magazine cover, so let's pick a good vinyl to go along with it. I think we can do the color thing. Audio bond, what's this one look like? Oh, that's pretty terrible if you ask me. Alright, I'm satisfied, baby, I'm satisfied. Yes, indeed. I'm satisfied with that, so we'll get another magazine shoot coming up here. Coming up here. We'll get ourselves another magazine. I like magazine. Magazine shoot, man. I'm losing my mind over here just because I'm tired and stuff, okay? Just calm down. What's the next race? Yes, a little dirt won't hurt. I agree.
Cool. Just talked to a photographer from Ronnie. He's here from Germany to snap pics of cool rides.
Magazine time. I don't even care about the race. I just want to take magazine shots. See, this is the kind of shit that makes you a graphic designer. Like, I mean, I look at these magazines and I'm like, damn. And then I want to do it. And then when you're like 6 and you get a disposable camera, you start taking pictures. I don't know what happened to my original set of... okay, wow. I have greatly underestimated the amount of turning power that this car has now. And the problem about driving this car in a drift event is that, well, it's in such good handling that it's not going to drift. But I'm still managing to chain it up here. We're looking good, we're looking good. We're looking really good, actually. Wowzers, that was surprisingly good. Okay. Out of nowhere, this car's suddenly really good at drifting. After I was bad-mouthing it for being terrible at drifting. Immediately. The tables have turned. Why aren't you counting points? Here we go, here we go. We're going so slowly, dude. We're not getting any multiplier because of how slow I'm going. At least Dirt's the one that's keeping up with me at this point. I mean, at bare minimum, they got that figured out. Why do I keep spinning out? Why would I get points for that? That just looks stupid. Okay, well, here's that big spot where we're supposed to get a whole bunch, but since I don't have the multiplier up, and well, there goes all those points. So much for that. Yep, it ain't even close now. You don't, fuck off. You don't have boost during a drift mode, and that's not helpful because it's kind of important for keeping that speed up. And seeing as how it only counts your drift when you're okay. I see how it is. Fucking sabotage in that case. Alrighty then. Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to do really fucking good in this thing, and I'm gonna have to stop trying to chain these drifts because clearly it's not fucking working. Except it is now. Now I'm not trying to chain these drifts. This game's deliberately trying to screw me over here. Alright, one last big drift to settle the score here. And I'm not gonna win. Okay, time to restart from the beginning. Wonderful. Alright, so that should have been enough. Yes, indeed it was. And Dirt faltered, so he's back again. And we're back to the back to basics. And we have unlocked the next thing. That's the Act Vinyl. Who cares? We got a Nismo Sentra now. Hopefully that's better than whatever it was. Trom and Flammin'. So that's a quality name of a magazine. Do any of these magazines in this game even exist anymore? I think they're actually based off of real magazines, but magazines, it's kind of a dead culture, isn't it? Unless you're old. Old people read magazines. Or if you're at, like, the doctors, and, like, there's these magazines from the 1920s that you forgot even existed, right? Yeah, I haven't been to a doctor in fucking forever, because I'm just the fucking pinnacle of health over here, you know? As you look in my fucking baggy eyes. I say this, so whatever. Let's look at Chrome and Flammin'.
Now that you're on Chrome and Flammin', you're gonna be totally known in Germany.
Last second. Hinter den Kulissen. Well, alright, if you say so. I'll take your word on that. Someone gonna hit me? Yes! Bob! Oh god. Oh. That's gonna cease all forward momentum so if I can get reset. Get reset! Fuck! I'm stuck on a hay bale! No! I was so close to finishing 5th! I was so close to finishing 5th! Our 6th!